I am the most creative person in the world. I have passed a test in internet and it has given me no result. I wrote to the support and they told me my creativity is just too much. It can't be measured by just simple pieces of our imagination, like how to call that. Fuck this. Creativity doesn't come with not remembering something. Creativity comes with inventing something. So I would say this four or five, I don't know how they call them, but it's just our imagination. Everything, whole world is our imagination. I am the most creative, perhaps. My father could be Picasso or Da Vinci. I have gone to several authors, several creative guys, and showed them my work, and they wanted to kill me to get rid of my work and to get rid to with to la, 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 to this kind of competition, so that they they are allowed to have their money. And why? How? How come? How come did I become to such creativeness? How come did I become to such greatness that even the most creative people do want to kill me? How is this possible? What have I done to my life, to myself? Have I sold my soul to the devil, or have I just done something to my life into improving it, into making it the most creative stuff? Creativeness made me so much happy. It did to me what it could do to pull me to the second floor of the paradise. We're living on the first one, and with creativity, we're able to go up this ladder and enjoy the second floor of the paradise. So how come? How come did I come to this creativity? Um, Let me think. My phone. That's my phone. First stuff. Cut off distractions. Cut off distractions. Get rid of your phones. Get rid of your phones completely, or limit them to only 1 2 hours a day. Of course, where does the creativity comes from? Creativity comes from a clean mind. Go to psychologist, go to psychiatrist, take antidepressants maybe if you need them, if you have this like clinical depression or all of that stuff. If you don't, go to psychologist. Sit with yourself in silence and let the thoughts that have been scrolling and rolling into your head, let them get out of your heads and flow out of your head, so that new and creative thoughts could come into your head. Come into your head. Come into your head. I repeat once again. Well, third one, what should I say? Creativity comes from boredom. Amazing, yeah? That has something with cutting off your phone. Sit with yourself in silence. Do nothing. Stare into the blank wall. Why not? Why not? And then the creative ideas maybe will start popping up your head. Well, how come do they start popping up your head if you are doing nothing before? If you were only scrolling, infinitely scrolling on your phone again and again? There is no way any creativity is going to pop up because all of your life was in your phone. But when you start actually living life, when you start consuming useful, pleasant, amazing, interesting, be curious, amazing information, when you start consuming it instead of scrolling and being like every 30 seconds you don't even remember what you have consumed. Instead of consuming this whole processed trash, start consuming real life. Go and look into the window. Lastly, I looked into the window and I saw flowers and I saw the pots, and somehow it clicked into me that it's the same with our mental health, you know? It's the same with us that. One moment. I have chosen such a fast pace to this video, but I think it's great because ADHD people could come with me, and it would be amazing if you like all see this. Well, and I saw the flowers and I saw the pots, and I thought to myself, well, yeah, it depends what you feed your flowers with, so for them to flourish, so for them to become better, so for them to grow and be like beautiful, amazing, profound, graceful, and all of this stuff, all of this adverbs, adjectives, all of this shit, For this, you need to feed them with water. Yeah, like water in this case would be appreciation of yourself, gratefulness, acceptance, and all of this stuff. You could fill them with tea. I think tea is even great. I don't really know, but you can go and pour some shit into them. Compost. You pour some shit into them, then you flour it with water, and then they grow better. But the compost, the stuff you put in the flowers, for them to grow better, it usually contains of some shit, some shit. I don't know, dog shit, horse shit, whatever shit it is. It contains this shit, and this shit, it goes into the plants, but with water this shit is easily processed, and so then the plants grow higher. I would say we need some criticism in our life. We need some guys in our life that would tell some shit to us, that would blame us, that would curse us, that was this or that, and then we water them with acceptance, we water them with this and that, but not damaging our self-esteem, and then we grow higher. That's crazy, no? I think this is a pretty creative thought that I had yesterday or the day before yesterday. Anyways, we're going back to the creativity, how to be creative. I told you already three things, and the fourth thing it would be consuming the content that really pleases your creativity, consuming some creative content, consuming some content that shows you something beautiful, gives you some beautiful room for thoughts, gives you some beautiful room for whatever it is. It's amazing. Well, with that, I think I would like to end this fast paced video. I would like to take off my mask with this. I'm tired of speaking, so if you are this fast paced guy, you can click off this video and basically leave. But if you want to hear some of my story, how I have been to a creative writing course yesterday, then you can stick with me and listen for another 5 minutes, I would say. I don't know. And it would be not fast paced. I would drink my water and I'm not dying. Well, and it's gonna be like friends to friend conversation, me talking to you in my eternal monologue and telling you how beautiful this creative writing course was for me. What is it? No. What is a creative writing course? Creative writing course is basically you come there, you take off your notebook, and then you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes, and you got a certain topic to write on. And then you write. You write without stopping. You write in the eternal flow, and you write without looking back on what you have already written. And it was really interesting. Of course, doing it in group is absolutely much more interesting as opposed to doing it alone, but also doing it alone is, I think, a pretty powerful therapy tool. Maybe you could do it with your therapist. Yeah, it's lets the thoughts that were underneath, it lets them pop out, and it lets your creativity go out. So it's very cool. We have gotten we had a couple of words to start our creative writing with, and the first word was, what was that? Mm, the flag. The flag, and it was interesting how all of us have had different thoughts on the flag and different topics. Some of us had started with a dialogue, some of us had gone into the politics, some of us had gone into the flags on into the white flag, some of us had gone into the flag of Ukraine because we were all from Ukraine. And it was so cool. It was so cool to hear all those texts, to hear all those creativity from all those people, and it was refreshing. Yeah, I could I could relate to some of them. To some of them I couldn't, but I still found it so impressive that I would love to participate in such thing once again. So creative writing is definitely amazing. I wouldn't tell you all of the texts that we have written, but try this out. Try this out if you're interested in that. It also boosts your creativity, I guess. After a couple of texts, it will get better and better. You will have your style of creative writing, and it's very cool. Yeah. Also, when you're stressed, when you only got 5 minutes and you want to express yourself fully, also with that pace, some more creativeness comes out from your maybe from how is it called once again, unconscious mind. It's so cool. It's so cool that so much stuff comes out of it. I loved it. I loved it completely, and I really recommend it to you. So try this out. Take out a paper, set a 5 minutes timer, and start writing. Maybe take some words to start with, and then just let the words flow on the paper. It's so cool. It's unimaginable. And I have lied at the beginning of the video. I think I'm not the most creative person in the world. I'm very sorry for that, but it was pretty clickbaitable, no? Like I caught the attention in the first 5 seconds. Wow, yeah! Now everybody is going to watch me. So cool. I love you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe if you liked and subscribed this video if you found it cool, and stay tuned for the new videos. I love you all. Bye bye.